What's going on, everybody? My apologies about the dog barking. I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I can, but how's everybody's day doing? What's going on, Alan? How's it going, Luminary? Murphy, Alice, SGO, John Joe. How's everybody doing? Cleveland, what's going on? Making some stew. Just gotta remember to keep it stirred and I apologize about the dog barking. My apologies on that. It's stew. I'm just cooking some stew. Well, soup, stew, stew. You don't have to call me sir. You can call me Jay or Jay Fishing. Murphy, if I could get you a plate to you, I'd get you a plate. Y'all, if you guys find or got this seasoning, you guys need to try this. You need to try that one right there. Just, I can't eat the butter one, so. The big end. Fancy salt. Sound like a lot, but it wasn't. I just making it do more of the pepper. Little pepper. Sorry about the animal noises, y'all, but a little bit. Smell-o-vision, y'all. Smell-o-vision. I know it's not fishing, but the wind's like 90 mile an hour, so. Yeah, it's yesterday, boy, it was brutal. How's it going, you now fishing? How are you doing? I'm watching some stew. I apologize about the dogs, y'all. I'm just letting her cook now. So, if you guys want to see all the choppy stuff, I did make a video for that. I haven't got it edited. I just got done with it. So. I know some people like to watch that part. Yeah, no, it's gotten to be where What's going on, backyard? Wyatt, or shall I say? How's everybody's day? It'll thicken up some to some stew. I try not to make it overly thick or thin, but I like the soup flavor. But yeah, no, this is just lunch pretty much. Carrots, onions, bell pepper, meat, potatoes, tenders, wood fire, garlic, Himalayan salt, pepper, stew seasoning, and some gravy. Oh yeah, no, if I got any left over, I'm gonna eat me some. She's gonna eat with me, and they get some too. So I almost did. I almost threw in some oxtail. They had some down there. I almost got some. Oh yeah, yeah. Seriously, y'all, guys, try this. This right here, y'all. You guys gotta try this. I've tried it on chicken. I've tried it on eggs. I've tried it on steak. I tried it on pork chops. I put it in stews. I put it in all kinds of stuff. I ain't found nothing that ain't went on yet. Oh shit, Alan, you titled me. Shit, I'd eat half that damn pot myself. I tell you, I put some food away. I don't look like I do, but I ate less than I used to. I'll tell you what, I did. It came out good. The only thing that happened, I injected it all the way to almost the bone, you know, but for some reason it acted like it only allowed the flavor to go so far, but it still wound up real good. Yeah. Shoot it. Thanksgiving they drop it down. The turkey's down around here to about, I think the cheapest one I seen was like $3. And that's for almost a 20-pound turkey. And the smaller ones are, no, not a 20-pound. 20 pounds for $5, and the 14s were around like $3. They dropped it way down. Everything's expensive here, I'll tell you. Cheapest thing here is chicken, and it's still almost $20 for chicken here. Yeah, it's still expensive. Steaks, all of it, still expensive. I gotta make sure this timer stays on minutes. Take 2 people to light it, because you gotta twist it, hold it, and light it, and yeah. I'll keep her mixed to keep the meat and the vegetables from on the bottom and sticking there. Vegetables. Some meat. She likes felt fancy putting the bell pepper in it. I don't know why, but. How's it going, Shannon? Cooking today, not there. How's it going, Sydney? Eggs just came way down here. It's for 2.5 dozen, $7. They're still a little high. They're usually like $5 for 2.5 dozen. I mean, we were paying for 1 dozen of eggs through last summer till almost to this summer. It was almost $8 a dozen. 60 eggs were like almost $50. 2.5 dozen was almost 20 something. It was expensive. 2 pork chops here are like $35. Steaks are almost in the 40s. It's there, so. Unrolled hamburger meat, just half a pound's almost $15. For a pound is 20 something, and you go up from there. You get it in a roll, it's not too bad. Yep. How's it going, Jackson? Which I like this little stand thing. It's about 5 pounds, but besides that, it's pretty easy to hook up. Takes 2 people to light, but unless you twist it, press it, and whatnot. It's safer to do 2 people. I know it's cheaper to buy eggs than raise a chicken to lay an egg. I know that. It is. You put $50 worth of water and food and time to feed them and everything. Now you can get a big, huge thing, fill the food up, get a big thing, fill the water up, but you still got to keep it fresh. Then you got to collect the eggs and yeah. Yeah. How's it going, Allie? I had about 75 chickens here. And between the 3 hawks that always came around, a dog, 2 foxes, and a neighbor, I wound up with 1 within a year. I had some chicks, and he wound up getting a hold of those. The neighbor was climbing a tree and stealing them out of the tree. The fox was coming between 6:30 and 7:30 in the morning, stealing them as they came out of the tree. 5:30 to 7:30 in the morning. I just happened to be up one morning and happened to catch him. So, hawks, candy nut about those. I mean, my chicken slept, and it was sleeping in a tree 30 feet off the ground on a little bit of limb and storms and everything. That's where they slept. I had a house for them, but they free ranged and they wouldn't go in. They used to until they started getting eaten there. So, well, I'm gonna have to upgrade my pen. I'm gonna have to put me some locks on it. It's bad when you gotta lock your chicken pen because of your neighbor. I had one. She's fixing to start laying. And the new neighbor I got next door, he wound up coming over and stealing it. How's it going, Rude? He wound up coming stealing the only hen I had at the time. He didn't take the rooster, he took the hen. Took it to somebody's house and fed it till he got some more chickens going, and he brought her back and she had babies and stuff like that. They wound up letting her lay and hatch and stuff, so. Well, no, they slept outside, but I'll tell you, between the foxes and them hawks, boy, they'll thin out real quick. See, I taught my, it may sound strange, but see, when I was raising them, and feeding them and watering them, I started off because everything was already eating them and I was there, so I started them off in there and I got more, so they were laying and everything, but we got it where we was teaching them about predators. Well, they were in a box, so the hen hatched them, and it was, when she hatched them, it was already there, so we didn't want nothing to happen to her, so we took her, the biddies, and she stayed in the thing with them, but every now and then we wind up scratching the box and yelling predator every so often, and they gotten used to it because every time we done it they'd look around and stuff, and so we taught them that away when they got old enough, and there we had them in the pen for a while, but feeding them and letting them run around the yard, and they were doing real good. Nothing was eating them for a while. Then the hawk started it. Dog come over and got about 3 or 4 of them. But the hawks were the ones that started it, so possum here or something like that, you know. But every time I seen a hawk, I'd yell predator, and they'll just run and got up in the bushes, or run up underneath the porch, or run up underneath the truck. They'd run to hiding places. And I stayed outside all the time with them. And they got where they look around and look up, and if they even remotely seen anything in the sky, they'd dart and go in the bushes. Yeah, that's what Smurf said. He's like, I'm waiting. So. Yeah, besides the neighbor, he stole about 10 of them. What? I wound up raising some more and teaching them about predators and stuff, and the older ones taught the younger ones in there, but that's when the fox came in. He was getting 3 and 4 at a time, and I always hear them out the window. You know, I'd get up and have to yell at them. They'll stop. They do that bowing noise and stuff. Sound like a weird type monkey dog sound. We wind up with only one. It got about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No matter what, he slept 40 foot up in a tree until the tree got blew over. So, and he slept at another one. Then we wind up getting some more hens and stuff, and that was expensive. He come over in there and was like, "You want to go hang out?" And he just looked at me kind of funny, and I threw some food. Was throwing food, and the hens moved back and I held the door up, and he walked in. He didn't ever do nothing. He was just glad to hang out with him, I guess. He lived for what, another 4 years. I think the chicken wound up being a little over 10 years old. The chicken wound up living. Some cheese. Oh yeah, cheese on some stew. I know. How would you guys like to see some chili one day made? Please, sir, may I have some more? Oh no, I'm smelling it. I was gonna make it. I've been wanting to do it primitive style, but it's just safer to do this right now due to the wind and stuff. Look at that. Where's the big old hunk of meat? Stop it! You're making me hungry. Making me hungry. Oh yeah. Okay. I got a question about crackers for a soup or a stew. Which ones y'all's go to? Saltines, oyster crackers, or saltines, oyster crackers, or Ritz crackers. Don't tell me that just blew out. Are you serious? Hold a second. No. Oh, no. Are you serious? I think it went out, y'all. Hold a second. My bad. Oh, that was a close one. I don't know why it did that. That got me a little bit. Yeesh. I shouldn't have done that though. Doing alright, Red. How are you doing? Sitting here making some stew, making people hungry. Yeah, I had it where it was raining yesterday. I was like, I'll tell you what. How's it going, Fish On Entertainment? How's it going, Joe? Or is it Ron? Rub-a-dub-dub smells like. Be sure to sub. Y'all, that smells delicious. Oh, and you can't forget tomatoes. See, I'm either chili. I like I like the oyster crackers. The soups, I like the saltines or Ritz. Ritz are just there, but I think they go better with some cheese. Oh yeah. Chili and cheese, a little bit of jalapenos, some oyster crackers. You got mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, pepper jack, or Colby, or a mixture of each. I'll keep her stirred. Oh, I usually like to put a little pan sear on the meat, but I was like, no. That sweat the onions and the other stuff, but I was like, nah, I gotta eat. If I could feed y'all, I'll tell you what. Shoot, you know, I have to have one of those, daggone, we all got together, a bunch of us got together, we'd have to have one of those big giant pots. Because you know, somebody's going to have to cook something. It's going to have to be something hearty too, like either chili, some type of soup, some type of gumbo, or some type of jambalaya. Unless you know another dish, or one big giant barbecue or thing. Everybody's there would be. Shoot. Mayonnaise. I'm surprised Karen ain't made it in yet. I was thinking, oh, I got out there I got up this morning and walking around. It wasn't windy, and I said, well, I gotta go to the store pick up some stuff. So I come out of the store, which I looked windy when I was inside. So when I walked by and looked, I was like, yeah. I said, I ain't gonna fight that wind today, because it's already fixing to plummet down in the 30s for 10 days. So I'm like, dang it. So shouldn't be too much longer, but But if we got together, we'd have to have something to eat. Because you know, if we go in there, I know everybody be there, but she'd have to go on all you eat buffet, and they close it down. I know they had a old country style buffet out there near the in the backwoods. A lady started her thing. She always wanted to run a buffet. One of the things she had up there. Now we got some corn-fed country boys. If you know that saying, from the South, you know what that means. You should. I mean, these boys can eat. I'm telling you, they farm boys. They eat and eat, and that's all they do is eat. Eat and work. You don't have to be big. Some are big, some are small. They made the lady go out of business in 3 months. She didn't want to turn them away, but she's like, they're like, well, that's bullshit, you know, because you're limited on food. It's all you can eat. She's like, I wouldn't, it's all you would eat, I understand, but you guys are eating everything. Fast as I can put it out, you're gone. It's like 6 of you come here at all times and it's gone. I said, she goes, I don't care. It just, she wanted it gone. She was like, I'm sorry, I gotta close. I can't afford it. It went from having a profit to some profit to no profit to almost going in the negative every time they got done eating there every day. Because they ate there twice a day and all day. They'd eat hours in there. So she had some good food, but you know, I eat buffet. Yeah, it's all you can eat, but I'm not going to go over 3, maybe 4 plates, and that's what a dessert. The 4th plate would be a dessert. How's it going, can of black olives? But you know, they was kids eating. They was different people. She didn't have stuff that was on the thing, but they come in and there. I think she had at like $12 for like each person to eat at the buffet there, but. Yeah, some were 5'10", 5'8". Had some short ones. You had some that only looked 110 pounds soaking wet. They come in and just demolishing. You got some boys shoot 6'3", 6'4", 250, 300 pounds coming off of Columbine or whatever. You know, working in the peanut fields and stuff. They just marked it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Keep your dog. I'm not in North Carolina. Shit. I'll tell you what, that's. The bell pepper's throwing me off. All the other stuff looks normal, and I'm like. Appreciate that, Alan. Appreciate that. As in Larry the Cable Size says, can't always bless with these square jaw good looks. That's off of Health Inspector if you guys ain't seen it. I like his truck. Come on, get in. Oh, we're taking a real truck, not something that runs off a strawberry douche. Get in. Park it. I like that movie. That movie's hilarious. I like Donnie. Donnie, where to go? Mm-hmm. Y'all, that smells good. I'm gonna sample it at the end. I'll tell you what. Mm-hmm. I almost set everything up in the woods. But I want to make some chili next. I don't eat too much random things. I don't know. Nah. A compliment's a compliment. Just to which way you want to take it. Y'all, that's awesome. Don't blow my fire out. Yeesh. Man, I've been up all types of hours. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6. Going to bed some one night 10, 30, about 11, 11:30. Last night was almost 1. I'll tell you, it's been some weird sleep, weird dreams. I was freaking what the heck you call it, a mortician. It wasn't normal. They were like not in a casket, but you're not quite in was like taxidermy a little bit slash cryo freezing slash it was weird. I'm telling y'all, it was weird. And I had a deer one was a deer trying to break into the chicken pen, shot the deer, locked up the chicken pen. Deer wound up turning into some type of dog. And I'm like, nah. And it wound up not being a dog, then wound up being a dog again, and it was just weird. I'm like, well, it was weird. I mean, they got rid of, it was like, they got rid of the funeral homes, and you had to, like, anybody that died was in your family there, somebody had to learn the steps or do the steps. It switched to different people and stuff. It was just too weird. Hello, Karen. Hello, fat cat. Happy New Year. Appreciate it, Nightbot. I haven't got all that stuff uploaded yet in there, so. I know it's not a fishing live, but we could be fishing, but the wind is bad, y'all, I'm telling you. It's out of the north right now, so It's at northwest. It's not quite full north, so. Stu. We got a 10-day cold front from the rain you sent me yesterday, so we got 10 days of cold following it, so I wanted something hearty, so we could have made chili, but I was like, I'm still upset I didn't get to go kayaking, man. I wanted to do that. I wasn't thinking about it, and then the other day I got to thinking about it. I was like, I just didn't say it aloud. I was like, I'm gonna go kayaking. And then the next day it just wind and more wind, and the next day the wind, and I'm like, I did. I just heard it. No, I ain't gonna show up on the news. Show up on the news, I'll become a billionaire. About the only way. He was like, "You gonna keep it quiet?" I'm like, "Nope." The other way, so I can tell people no. I'm like, "Oh, we're family." No. Well, I tell you, for the ones that stuck by me and been here and helped and watches and hangs and been there, I wouldn't leave you out. How's it going? Uh, oh yeah, I give them a roll of quarters. I won't leave nobody out. No. How's it going, Pirate Skeleton? Mm-hmm. I had done all the choppy thing for. If you want to see that part, I'm gonna post it. So it'll be chopping and stuff. I didn't want to do that and take more time. I wanted to get to eat. Mm. Yeah, I almost bought some oxtail and put in there. I almost put some in there. I almost did, really. It looked good. I seen some, that or, shoot, I'll throw some pork jaw in there. Oh, yeah. They had, like 5 or 6 pieces down there for like $7. Pretty decent sizes. For like $7. I bought some Wagyu one time. Oh, they had a thing down there authenticating it. And I got them over here and I cooked it up. And I was going over to I kept some because my stepdad's like, what the heck is Wagyu? And I told him about it. He's like, well, I'd try it, but I don't know. So, they ain't going to feed me nothing that's weird, you know. So I cooked some up. I took it over there to him. Went in and walked around. They're like, what? Something smells good. I said, here, try you some. You know, I divvied him up a plate over there, you know, with some stuff. They got to eating the meat, and that's good. That's delicious. Yeah, I let him get done eating. They ate some vegetables with it and got done eating. I said, oh, I found some kangaroo meat. So how'd you like it? Yeah, they both went to gagging and hacking and gagging. Nothing was coming up, but Oh God, oh God, you fed me kangaroo. Yo, I got the laugh. I was like, no, it's Wagyu. Like, what the heck is that? I was like, it's fancy cow, you know. Oh, okay. I said, she's the one that got the cow. I said, she's got the one that's got the kangaroo, and you got the Wagyu. She's the one that eat bear meat and all of that, but wouldn't touch deer or nothing like that. She'd eat elk or moose or something, but yeah. Yeah, that was my mother. I taught her how to fed her kangaroo. She wasn't happy about that. We back when you can hunt alligator pretty good. We get us one every now and then, you know, not thin nothing out or whatever. Legally take a few of them throughout the years. So we got some alligator meat cooking. We got a leg. We got some meat and stuff. And we had some chicken in the other pot. My grandma come out. She didn't like anything wild game. Anything. Nothing. Don't matter what it is. So she got over there. You might have had some chicken. Yeah, sure. Be sure to get it out of the, I think it was the pan colander, not the green one. Well, she wasn't paying attention. She just seen something look like a chicken leg. I'm sitting there at the table, I'm watching, I'm eating some alligator meat myself. And I've seen which one she got it out of. Now, me, my stepdad, and like one other person eat it. Nobody else wouldn't touch it. And the other person wasn't there, and my grandma come over. So she reached in and grabbed it, pulls it out, takes a big bite of it. Man, this is delicious. Don't have much seasoning to it, but boy, it sure is good. So she gets over munching. She gets about all the way through. I said, that's not chicken. What? It's not chicken. My mother's like, she's turning around. She's like, which collar did you get that? You didn't get it out of the green one, did you? Now she had like 90% of it gone, just a little bit. She done swallowed what was in her mouth. She's fixing to bite down. She goes, wait, what did he say? What? And she's like, what do you mean, which color? She goes, the green one's got alligator meat in it. The tan one's got chicken legs in it. Oh God, she lost. I got out of the green one. Boy, she didn't come over and eat, and she didn't eat no more. She wouldn't ever come back over and eat. She done had it 90% gone. Oh, it's so delicious. Oh my God. You know, just not much seasoning and stuff, but you know, just up talking it until she found out what it was. Now, mind you not, I got a whole plate over there. Now, mind you not, the alligator was cleaned and shot, cleaned, and processed down probably a day, I'll say about 2 days before then. Before she even come over and got some. How's it going, Nicole? How are you doing today? Y'all, that looks delicious, I'll tell you. Mm. Oh, you're welcome. Are you serious? Sorry. Did it go out?
It's back on. It's back on.
Yeah. How's it going, thing? How are you doing? We're making some stew. I try to cook the stew there, that meat, to make the meat tenderer. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's dropping down. Oh yeah, she's smelling good. She's about done now, so. Let's check on the meat. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, Fat Cat. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah. I didn't want to over season, so. I mean, there's no such thing as over season. I mean, I could have seasoned until my ancestors told me to stop. But I was like, I taste the wood fired stuff, so. What do you mean just set the pot on a thing and just eat it there? I could too, boy. Damn. Don't waste the nectar. Don't waste the nectar. You need to try some of that, Karen. For sure. I didn't add too much. Did you know that everybody gets nicotine in their body? If you eat tomatoes, potatoes, and a few other things, that stuff's good right there. I like that stuff. Try not to waste the propane before I go fill it up, so. But our Tractor Supply here, instead of buying a new thing for 2 or 3 years before the propane bottles go they go out of expiration in like 3 years for them, or 3 or 4. You can fill them up every time they empty for like $15 instead of switching them. Unless you just want to switch them, it's cheaper that way. Yeah, I gotta use Braille. I have a blind friend. He drives. Drives all the time. I said, "You're blind, right?" He said, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I'm blind. Can't see small objects, big objects. If it's certain sizes, you know, he can see it." I'm like, "Please tell me you don't live close to me." He goes, "No, I live out in the country. If I hit somebody, they'll just roll off into the ditch and keep going." I just laugh. He could play it. He started off playing the piano. He was okay. And then he started listening. I got him to listen to heavy rock and stuff like that, and he started playing it. I was his guide around middle school and most of high school. Fastest way to look hot to women is walk around with a blind person. Yep, and you don't. It'll take your bullies out too, or some people tries to bully. All right, keep going, keep going. Okay, swing slightly hard to the left. You know, for somebody you don't like, you swing that and trip people up. He's hit people. He said, just we got there. Somebody got to picking on him. We went on a field trip and we wound up going to the mall. And got to going through the mall and stuff like that. And we going through, and some kids from another school or something I was walking him there because, like I said, I guided him around and stuff. No, dang y'all, we got in a fight there with another school, couple kids. Yeah, y'all, it was hilarious. I was like, they got to picking on him. He's like, "Man, I'm tired of people picking on me because I'm blind." So nobody around. I told them we can kick their ass. I said, "It ain't very big." Cause you tell me where he is and I'll hit the first one and you take out the other one. It was like 3 of them. I was like, "I'll take 2, you're 1. He's like, "No, because I'm going to hit one with a cane, hit one with my walking stick." Well, I said, "One's about 2 foot out in front of you, about off to your left, about so many degrees." I said, "You come up real fast, you get him right." His cojones, we'll call him. He reached out. He's like, when he felt contact, he snatched his stick back. When he come across, he folded it. When he did, he come across, he knocked one of them out. So where's the other one? You know, I'm already starting to swing on one of them. So I got in with one, and it's like, he's off. He's coming on your right about 2 foot. I said, "Swing about now, boy." He caught there, boy. He started swinging and kicking and stuff. He did pretty good. I kept having to tell him about where his face was. 6 inches. He'd go start swinging a split 6 inches. He curved in. He kept contact pretty good. The last one I took out, he took both of them out. I held one of them that was really making fun of him. I held him in a chokehold while he punched him a bunch. I said, "Don't swing too hard, just keep swinging low." So I got him in a chokehold. hauled him down. I wanted. He did too, boy. And he let him have it. Come back looking a little rough. Just they're like, what happened? What happened? He did. The bathroom was wet. It was slippery, and he went down. And I was trying to catch him, but he was swinging a stick, and you know it was okay. He didn't get hurt, did he? No, he's good. I'm good. Look at going across the room that the other kids had toilet paper on their face, trying to stop a bloody nose and roaming around. You know, it was hilarious. I walked around with him so much, so many degrees or whatever. We'd how's it going, David? How's it going, Steven? No, it almost. I could make a pot of beans one day. You guys want to see some? No, it's a stew soup. My stepdad made some soup one time. Regular ingredients for soup. He didn't have potatoes. Didn't feel like going to get them. He looked in the icebox. We call it refrigerator icebox. I always have. And he goes in there and he opens up the freezer, he's looking around, sees a bag of crinkle French fries, and puts them in the soup. Come home and ate some soup. That was deer, beef, a little bit of raccoon, some turtle, and a little bit of squirrel in there. My mom didn't eat wild game except bear and what she ate, so we didn't put that in her wrap. Looked in there at the French fries. Shoot, it was good. That man added all types of concoctions. But I tell you what was pretty good though. He made some chicken and noodles, not chicken and rice, and he added some sweet peas. So he ate that. But the next day he had some cornbread. He wanted more cornbread. But what he did is he took and warmed it up where it wasn't like frozen in there or what. Not too warm where it was like cook it, but he heated up just a little bit so he could like level it out in there. He took and added the cornbread mix on the bottom where it was, he left it a little thick. Then he put the layer of chicken and rice in the middle of it. Then he layered it on top again. Ooh, boy, I tell you what, that's some of the best cornbread I've ever had. I tell you what, that chicken and rice with the peas inside of the cornbread, yeah, that is delicious. How's it going, Daisy? How are you doing today? Yeah, that was some good cornbread. We didn't like our cornbread sweet or what. We've always ate it with lima beans or soup or chicken or deer meat. What's going on, NJ? Appreciate that. Y'all get some. Oh, just making some stew, chatting on the live. Try not to get down there in the windy weather, so. I've been watching you doing some ice fishing. Ah, dang it. That's okay. Got kind of worked out. Appreciate that, NJ. I went ahead and turned it on. It's done enough, anyways. Let it cool off for a second before I try to stick it in my mouth. Y'all guys have a problem with that, knowing it's delicious and you know it's hot? You can't wait, and you still try to eat hot, and you're like, especially pizza rolls. Let me ask y'all something. You guys eat pizza rolls. I know some of you might. Tostitos pizza rolls. You guys notice they changed something about them? Or is it just us? It's like it's just sauce with like more oregano or basil in it instead of meat and cheese. We notice there's something different. I like their old Pizzone stuff from Pizza Hut. I ordered some and put extra meat and cheese. I asked my brother, I said, you want some cheese? We wanted some Pizzones. Yeah, I'll take a 3 meat with a little bit of cheese. So, okay. So I wanted the same thing you got. So I ordered it. 30 minutes or less. Okay. They're only like 3 minutes away, so they were there, so I ordered some. It was like 20 bucks for 2 of them. Now I had extra cheese and all of that. Pepperoni, ham, and bacon with extra cheese. Everything. Thought him Pizzones are here. He fell asleep. I ate the first one. Got over there. I'm like, man, this is too good. I ate his. He woke up. He's like, where's my Pizzone? I'm like, you fell asleep an hour ago. I done ate that thing. Okay. Well, order me another one. Okay, better stay awake. So I'll order 2 more. One more for me and another one for him, right? He fell asleep again and I ate 2 more. Y'all, them things are delicious. I ate 4 of those things. If you know what they are. Yeah, I like folding Tostitos pizzas in half. I like making a sandwich out of them. I like making a sandwich out of them. Oh yeah. Is that a small enough bowl? Almost done. Not bad, dude. Just kidding. Jeez. Where's our chopsticks? Choppy sticks. Only got a small bowl, I swear. Hey, it's cold. I'm hungry and I want to eat. How's it going, Dirty? Mm. 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 Oh yeah. There ain't nothing weird going on behind the camera if you hear me eating weird. Chinese. Oh yeah. Mm. 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 Oh yeah, it does look good. I'm eating it with chopsticks. Appreciate it, Cheer Bear. You have a good day. I I went live for like not even a minute. There was people coming with kids and everything and all of that. And Win and Feisty and stuff. I didn't catch nothing. I fished off camera, but I tried, but it took me about 50 casts to get even in a decent spot where it might bite. And it took me to almost there, but I didn't really stay on. The wind was That's less today than it is the yesterday. At least over here on my half right there. I was throwing out and the braid was catching the wind. Every time the wind blew real hard, it had been put more there. I tried to get the braid straight. By the time I got the braid straight, when I was getting the bite, by the time I tried to set the hook, it was already gone. You got a north wind, yeah, you should be pretty good. They said the next time you cook chili on the lot. Daggum male cats. Tango, how are you doing? Sorry. What are you thinking? Second ball? Five balls. Oh yeah, that's right. Kids want to try something. Of course. I made them something, but I gotta try some of your soup or your stew. Should be. I think we finally might be getting low. What, that's 3 turkeys, 2 hams, fish, and soup on just when we cook the soup, the one fish on there. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. As in that one country song, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Yeah, I already polished it off. If there's anything left, I'll clean it up. I'll eat it. I don't run off at all of it. Just kidding. I didn't use just water, I used beef stock, gravy and stuff. You're gonna take more than that? Yeesh, it's just skinny. Point. Smart man says you got a plate with some juice on it, drink the juice. Oh yeah, it tastes good. Oh yeah. Eating it while it was hot, it was good. But letting it cool down to not room temp, but warm enough to eat. Pretty good. It's like let everything like combine together some more, I guess. If I could share it with you, I would. That's how we all got together. We'd have to. Oh yeah, it's good. Everything's just as tender as it's like cooking it all day. If you don't like super crunchy carrots, but you like crunchy-ish carrots, like slight crunch, we get the sliced on some of the stuff. We know it's done, everything else is there when we put it at the same time. Instead of it having like a solid crunchy carrot, we get to slice them, cube them up and stuff. Or just leave them whole. I wasn't going to tell that. I wasn't going to tell what kind of meat I put in there. Meow meow. I'm just kidding. Woof. I ain't heard no more barking. I'm just kidding. It's beef. Woof woof. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll cook you turtle and put it next to beef. You'll eat the turtle first. Somebody didn't like something that I was gonna cook, so I lied and made it beef, but I made it something else that they didn't want. I don't remember what it was, and I made it, cooked it, put it all together, and they ate it. Hey, meat prices are high. I did it, made it, put it in something that I know they wouldn't be able to tell. And I'll let some plain, but season, I mix beef in with it. No, not eating it. They ate all the what meat they said they wasn't gonna eat. But I like the beef. I like where you could tell it was beef, but it was like slightly under seasoned. Boy, they got to eating. They ate all the meat that they said they didn't want to eat, and they left the beef. When they started eating on the beef, they're like, "Oh God, you done fed me that. You done fed me that. I don't remember what it was. You done fed me what I didn't want to eat. How dare you do that? What is wrong with you? You know?" Well, yeah, that's all that's left is a teeny bit now. The only thing I won't eat is anything with any type of liver. I can't stand it. Don't like it. Nope. Number one rule I made myself when I was younger: never make my kid. Turtle's pretty good, Kevin. Anybody says it's not there? Nah. Mm-mm. I don't eat frog legs. I'd probably try them, but I can't get over the part that they hop and I'm good on that. How's it going, Paul? I still got some soup to take inside. Y'all ever heard of Souse? Some of y'all might. Some of you might not. You can take that in there too. I want to eat a teeny bit more. That's what I like about a good soup or a stew. It'll fill you up pretty good. It'll stick to your pretty healthy for you too. How's it going, Outfish? How are you doing? Oh, I made some stew. I could have been more fancier with it, but I could have went inside, got some garlic, bay leaf, and other stuff I usually put in it. But not too bad. Or just slapped together, you know, put together, you know. I'm gonna make some chili next time. I'll let her make it. How's it going, Tom? I mean, I got some charcoal stashed away too. Mm-hmm. I'll have to make some chili. I like cooking outside. Start incorporating the grill with it. Like, use the barbecue as I'm cooking the chili to cook the cornbread or cook some cornbread or some biscuits. Biscuits. How's it going, Creek Seeker? Good. If my channel seems a little off or off kiltered, I mean, not really sticking to a topic, it's not that I don't want to stick to a topic. I know it's fishing or something. I like doing how-to videos on some things, or cooking. I want to get a mixture of a little bit of everything. I don't know if I ever show any hunting. I might or might not. I'm not sure. I know I won't be showing no thing on live, but I forgot about an area that we can hunt. That's not too far, so we only got so long to before we can get into hunting season. So I used to go out and spend $55 on it just to go for a month. When I get it by next year, you know. Happy early birthday. Oh yeah. That apple pie, I know some of y'all seen it. That apple pie was pretty good. It just had a slight hit of smoke to it. Turned out good though. Oh dang it! I forgot about that. I could have made me a freaking a stew. Well, it'd been a beef pot pie then. I had everything I needed for it. I could have fired up the barbecue and the stew turned out good. It made a beef pot pie. I cooked this year once on a live, and I'm trying not to make the channel all over the place or what, but I know some people's like fishing or food. I like the mixture of some stuff. Maybe sporadic or what, but I like. I know you guys are waiting for me to fry some fish for from doing a Cajun cook on those. I got a flounder saved. I got I don't know if it's black drum. I don't want no trout. I got trout and black drum saved for one. The trout's gonna be cooked different than the flounder. I think I got some black drum left too. I want to go up there to the river and catch a nice sized catfish. Clean him and divvy him up as I'm cooking him. I can't. Well, it'll be a sausage. I can't eat hot dogs. I'm only going to certain spots, but I don't want to be cooking too much down there beside the while I'm fishing, and then it look like I'm camping or staying down there, you know. And I'd have to explain, hey, I'm just doing a catch, clean, cook for live, you know. Oh yeah, I can't show the kids on live no more. Not in Florida. No kids showed on thing in there. No social media unless they're over so old. So I think 16 and year older. 16 years old. You still got to be monitored by the parents until you're 18. I think 16 and older you don't. 16 and 14 to 16 you do. You got to be slightly monitored. Anything like that, they don't want you on there any younger than that. Unless unless they're in some type of school or what. No TikTok, no Instagram, no YouTube. Starts off with a fine or a misdemeanor and goes to a felony quick. They don't. No, I'm like, no. I'm like, no use to risk it. How's it going, Terry? That was a pretty lake you were at the other day. Yeah, I stayed in a little bit. I know you were leaving and stuff. Now it's good and thick. Good and thick and hearty looking now. I'll eat me some of that again later, I guess. How's it going, Trev? Appreciate it, appreciate it. Just a second. Oh no, I'm good. I don't nap during the day. If I do, it's very rare. I'm gonna say maybe once, twice a year I'll nap throughout the day. Still looking pretty delicious. I'm gonna eat me some later. I still got enough for a whole 2 other bowls. That's why I didn't make it so. I didn't make it so hearty. I could have made it more than what I did, but. Y'all guys fixing to get cold too. I know some of y'all guys already are, but I don't know if you guys got warm front come through and warm up some or what. We stayed 70, 75 through the last week. Mhm. Mine ain't either. Some nights I go to bed early, some nights not so slim to morning, and then still wake up before noon. Which I'm hoping I can get it a break so I can get more stuff done. How's it going, Saltwater? I made some stew today. I tried yesterday. And people walking over there, kayakers and kids coming down and trying to catch, but wind's like, no, it was bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. It got 65 last night. This morning was already. Well, it didn't change in temp. It's supposed to got the high of 65 today, which we were already at it. So by night it's supposed to be 37 and high of 50, then 32, then 30, then I think one day at night it's supposed to jump to like 40 and drop back down after that. Yeah, that's what it did. I checked 4 different weather apps and a news, and 2 different newses, and they're all different. One says colder than the other, one says warmer, one says rain, one don't say rain sometimes. I'm like, oh, just go. See, now I got to be careful on that because there'll be no wind here at the house. By the time I get 7 minutes down the road to the bay or the spot I fish, it'll be windier than windy can get. Oh, bad news, y'all. I know I've been updating y'all on the bay area down there where I've done some night fishing at and fishing right after the storm, where I walked out in the water. They got it all screwed up now. They got rocks all out 40 more feet. You know how I walked out on the dock. I know y'all, some of y'all seen it where I was even with the dock. You know how I walked through the water? I won't be able to do that no more. It's all gonna be, it's about a 10-foot wide rock path that curves over into like a S or a J shape. It curves over back onto itself. It has a little narrow waterway into it and waterway out, and it's going to be like that all the way up until the boat ramp. Looks like behind the rock it's going to be sand, but no, I've been swimming down there, y'all, for over 30 years. My kids have swum there, and my stepdad's family, they're from around here, and we got family around here that's been here. Now that's never had the rock there, and it didn't really wash until like Ivan was like a really bad storm come with a hurricane. It washed it some. Then Sally came up through and washed it back some. And we try to tell them, you know, lay some sandbags down, whatever, you know. It's slowly erode. But no, they got it where it's gonna be all rock out there now. It's got like, I think the rocks are 6 foot out of the water, and it's all weird shape down there. It's gonna be okay fishing, but with the way the water and stuff moves a lot like that, you won't be able to, unless you got a boat with a motor on it or a nice calm smooth day to go out on the kayaks, you won't be able to pretty much use that. They did that to keep it from eroding. It only eroded about 10 feet, which they could have laid more dirt and sloped it where the kids can still use it. But they won't ever be allowed to swim down there again. Because to climb down the rock wall or go around the rock wall, it's already 20 feet out. It's not deep, but if it's like somewhat high there, like if it's like little high tide, where it come back up where I was fishing at a couple times, how I walked off in the water, it'd be like 3 foot deep. No, it's gonna be like 5 foot stepping off the end of the rock. Little kids won't be able to use it no more. That's always used it, unless they go down in front of people's houses. But it was only supposed to be a rock wall here, little rock thing there, but they got it all real bad. Somebody wound up I was down there yesterday checking it out, giving an update. They wound up having, somebody caught a 4-foot alligator gar. They're heavily protected here. It's federal offense to kill one. You can catch them, you just got to release them. You're not allowed to kill them. And somebody drug it up on bank and smashed it with a rock in the middle of its back, and it died. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's got a for sure. She wants it removed, she'll remove it. Since they started adding the rocks and stuff there, it didn't ever like really drag around no trees or nothing. But since they've been doing that, there's like 2 whole trees there now that's in the water in front of it. Hopefully the tide will sweep them out and move them somewhere else, but as of right now, they're right in front of the rock. Yeah, we can't kill them here. They're protected. They say there are not as many of them as there used to be, which there's not. But no, we ain't allowed to catch them here. We can catch them, but we just got to release them. Can't obtain more than so long without a permit and all of that. The biggest gar I've seen here was 10 foot. That's no lie, y'all. That joker was huge. I see him every now and then. Every now and then. Yeah, out in front of the rock, there used to not be no tree there. And the waves are gotten bad and the current's been moving and stuff. And instead of bringing it to shore like it usually does for people to remove, the rocks have stopped it. So that ain't in the night fishing unless I go down to the bridges or out off of Quintet or something. And then I'm gonna have to bring a whole bunch more lights. What are you doing? Did you get any stew? Did you get any stew? No, is that stew over there? I see, that's a good job. Here, you can take that inside. Tell her to put it up for me for later if she wants. Yeah, he's 10 foot. He's about every bit as brown as that pot I had, if not bigger. He was striving. The closest we've been to him is about 4 foot off the side of the boat. He's cruising across the top and trying to get around him because it was narrowing off. Because they're protected, no, it can't harm them. So we went wobbling with the boat like that, move it, because he was off to the side. Went wobbling just to make the water. Shit, he's take the pot and go. Oh yeah. I've had gar, it's pretty good. I've had both and it's good. I see. Take it in there.
You to get up and get up the door. And I want you to get us up the store.
Well, go take the pot inside. We'll put the rest of this stew up. Here, you take that inside and I'll go put that in there. Let me see.
And then my backpack.
I know. Take the pot in there.
So heavy.
Tooth Fairy bought her thing. It's a white, soft meat. It flakes up. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah, it's good. It's a light, flaky meat. It ain't got no real heavy fish taste or nothing.
If I say plant. Yeah. I got giant. Yeah. I got this. Giant.
How's it going, Mercedes? Mercedes Tito? I don't know. I'm horrible with names. If I heard it said first, but it's usually there. But take those sticks in there.
Daddy, look, I
Take
got
those-
the arm.
Take those sticks in there with a lot of fire with them.
I can't grab it. My button off. It's down. It's down. It's down. Sticky stick.
Go play.
It's down.
Go
I
play.
take your hat. I'm gonna take your hat.
Yeah.
Now sit right here. I'm gonna play over here.
Yeah, y'all already ain't gonna be too much long. I'm gonna end it. I know I didn't go this time in a fishing, but take them in there so we can light a fire. It's already dropped up 15 degrees since I said something earlier. That
Let
windshield.
me on your legs. Don't. You sit on. I don't know the whole story.
Yep, that's the end of my propane. Yeah, she's supposed to talk to us out here, but she snuck off inside.
Sit down. That's it. Sit down.
Here, take the wood in. Take the wood in so we can light a fire. Or I wind up lighting a fire out here with it. I got a little canister I can put it in. Oh.
Barbie. That's
Go
my
play.
Barbie. Barbie's so wild.
Anybody else feed their kids and they get more wild than when you fed them? Before you fed them. After they get fed, they're like wild. Or oh. I don't know why. I know I'm so far down in the algorithm now that there, yeah, y'all, it's starting to drop off here. What time is it? Well, I'm only at 38% in there, yeah. Yeah. The Barbie, yeah. They watch other kids and stuff play with Barbies and stuff. I know I gotta get going more. Put out some more stuff, making a thing or what. But yeah, y'all, it's starting to drop out here.
I was doing
Here, take that stuff inside so we can build a fire.
No.
I'm gonna let y'all guys go so I can get in there and build me a fire. I want to edit on this part of the video, the beginning part of it. Yeah. The algorithm's a little tricky to fill out. The more you go, the better you get pushed in there, the more people come in and stuff like that.
What's about this? Fire. It's a large man. Yeah, what's yours?
Y'all guys have a great day. I'm gonna get me some firewood stacked up. I got some in there. I just need to there. It's not to cut nobody off. It's just appreciate y'all watching me cook, hanging out for a bit.
Ah! Stevie! Dad looked at the camera. Stevie.
Oh yeah, it's always good to see everybody that comes in. Appreciate everybody. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it for the 47 likes. Really? Y'all guys have a great day. Appreciate y'all. Y'all guys stay awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, just gonna get on cold. Appreciate y'all. Y'all guys have a great day. Fruits.